Alrighty guys, welcome to another video. It's been a bit, just been caught up with so many different stuff. Today I want to discuss dividend investing. I've never been a big dividend guy. The more I continue to see things like SCHD, I just keep dabbing into it and I don't understand that. Maybe some of you guys can explain it to me. The dividend historically seems to do underperform than growth index funds or obviously individual stocks, because if the way I understand it is they're practically forcing you to not sell some of your position, but they're taking some of the what could have been growth and just dispersing it to you so they can pay taxes and then you pay taxes on it. I'm not sure if that makes sense what I'm saying, because the more I do calculations on Chat GPT and I put, okay, what if I invest 10,000 into S&P and 10,000 into SCHD, which one gives me the better returns? It's always S&P. However, the dividend aspect of it, they keep saying, well, you can just have a nice amount of money at the end. When you're older in that, you can live off of that. But isn't that the same thing as the 4% rule or 5% rule on a growth index? Wouldn't I just be able to just do the math and take out whatever money I need? I'm not sure. I've dabbed into some individual penny stocks. I told you guys I wasn't going to be messing with the money, and of course I did. I ended up getting out. I lost in general like $70 in 3 different trades. I was like, you know what? I need the money. Family's growing. I just need to be able to have, liquidity and safe stocks. So that's kind of what I'm kind of aiming for now, the dividend aspect of things. However, I'm not fully sure if that's what I want to do. People say, roll it over when you get older. That would be the best time for you to be able to live off the dividends. But I feel like if I'm invested, say, in FSPGX like I am right now, and the portfolio goes to, I don't know, 700,000, I feel like it wouldn't make sense to sell for, I don't know, 400,000 and then put it into SCHD just for dividend. Number one, pay taxes on the growth. Number two, the dividend's not going to be as big. Number three, I would be killing the compound history that I could continue with the money that I just took out. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this, because I watched this YouTube channel, and it's a pretty cool YouTube channel. I believe the gentleman is very his name is Chris, and I believe he's very honest. I just could not understand what he was trying to do. The YouTube channel is called Daily Driven Porsche. Super cool guy. Again, not trying to throw shade or anything, but he was trying to lower his tax, and I get it, and he sold SCHD. And I'm like, why go through all that trouble of now paying some taxes when you could, it just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Obviously he knows what he's doing. He's making a lot of money. He has about 1.3 mil in that SCHD. He's already making 50K, I believe, 50K in dividend. But how much money could he have made had he put it into the FSM PGX or, I don't know, QQ? Not QQQ, because I believe QQQ's cost is really expensive. Again, I'm trying to understand like how the benefit of it is, or are we just trying to just grow the money really, really slowly and not be risk? And I'm okay with that, but I think being 30, I don't know. Should I start splitting the portfolio? Should I start doing an 80-20 dividend, or what would you guys suggest? Because I don't know what the benefits of dividends are. Yes, apparently they do better, or they don't lose as much during downturns, during the bear market. But I don't know. I just feel like the numbers don't add up in my head. I feel like even in a bull market, you're underperforming. In a bear market, you're underperforming. So I guess I'm just trying to understand dividend investing. Um, Maybe people like seeing the number of dividend kind of come into their account, and then you can do the whole drip. But at the same time, uh, seeing the growth that some of these index funds have had over SCHD, it just makes me think like, why would anybody do this? But then the same thing, right? Some people like the conventional bonds and CDs, and I don't understand none of that stuff. I had a conversation with one of my buddies, and he was like, "Hey, why don't you buy gold?" And I was like, "Gold? Like that's freaking 1952 call. They want their freaking investing back. Like, I don't want to mess with gold. I don't want." Again, I don't know. I feel like gold is for boomers who they got in it when it was like $20 a freaking ounce or whatever it is, and now that it's surpassing 3K, it's they just want to keep feeding the machine. It almost reminded me of like when people are so against crypto. I'll talk about my crypto portfolio. It has been decimated these past couple weeks. It's been horrible. Maybe I should consider the dividends after that. But let me know, what's your thought on dividends?